I've ever had to do that. You can do it, Mr. Wright. It's set up so that you can fast forward, rewind, or pause the video. Just take a good look to be sure to point out the right thing. Yeah. But please don't play it. Please don't play it too many times. I can't stand watching this video. How did this guy ever become a police officer? Please tell me. Now then, Mr. Wright, please enlighten us. Where is the contradiction that indicates the man may not... May not, be Detective Goodman. Alright, I don't know what I'm gonna do with, this editing. Wait, what's the controls, by the way? Okay, so B plus that. To the left. Oh. Okay. I have this weird feeling for some reason. 1430. I had the feeling it would be the gloves, but it shouldn't be. 4, 3, 2. Wait, something's off. Oh, wait! I see it. This one. That does seem interesting. Well, let's try it out anyways. Take that! The thing that's strange about this video has got to be this. Officer Minkins. Sir, do you mean me, sir? No. As I understand it, the locker apparatus works like this. When you grab the handle, a sensor reads your fingerprints. If the print matches registered data, the light turns on and the lock is released. According to my very limited experience, that's the way I understand it, sir. If so, then something seriously wrong with this. Then something is seriously wrong with this picture. Yeah, I spit. Ew. And you know what that is? Take that! The light on the lock is already open. Someone left it open in advance. So it looks like he opened it himself. When the victim reached for the handle to open the locker. Let's rewind a little earlier. Rewind. Time stop. Drop this shit on the bass floor. Okay, I'm done. Here, notice the light? What's this? It's already lit. Exactly. Precisely my point, Your Honor. The locker has already been opened before the victim grabbed the handle. Ah! Order! What's the meaning of this? Very simple, Your Honor. The locker wasn't locked on the day of the crime. Objection! But the locker's lock are controlled by electronic system. When the door is shut, a sensor is triggered, and the locker is automatically locked. Oh, I know. It must have been broken down. Of course I'm not an expert at this. Judge, you're not an expert at a lot of things except for at least debate, deciding whether or not it's actually, you allow certain things in the court. So, please shush. That's not likely, Your Honor. The sensor would detect and report any malfunctions. Oh well. Oh well. It just goes to show novices should keep their mouths shut. Aw, poor judge. So then, Mr. Wright, do you have an explanation? Me, Your Honor? Yes, why wasn't the locker locked? Me, Your Honor? Yes, well, you see, this isn't exactly in my field. What do you think, Miss Scientific Investigator? Huh? Oh, maybe something like jammed an electronic system. Something jammed the sensors? Say. There's something else that seems out of place in this video. Yeah, I thought so too. Wait, how did she read my mind? Okay, whatever, anyways. There's got to be another clue somewhere in this footage. Very well, let's inspect the video once more. I can't believe they listened to my entire conversation, but sure. The locker wasn't locked at that point, Mr. Wright. Please point out the cause for this. I think I got an idea. So let's do it. I think we have our evidence right about it here. Take that! We got our evidence. Please watch closely. This is the continuation of the part I showed you earlier. Swiggy, swiggy, swag, swag, swiggy, swiggy, swag. Look at the blue badger, make that swiggy swag. Right there! What's this? Something white fell out of the locker. But sir, it's been my experience that things fall out when doors are open. I often fall out and roll great distance. Objection! What? We can't be sure that the item in the locker to begin with. Okay. Objection, by the way. What do you mean? The sensor triggered the lock when the door is shut. If something was inserted, say, between the sensor and the door... Inserted? Giggity, giggity, giggity. Blue Badger, watch his swag. Haters hate on this shit, man. The white thing wasn't inside the locker. It was stuck between the door and the sensor. I understand now, sir. It's just like my tie. 2 out of 3 times I get stuck in the door when I get out of my patrol vehicle, sir. How do you get your tie stuck whenever you're supposed to tuck it in and you're... Okay, you know what, fuck it. Instead of the door closing, my tie chokes me. But the object would have to be extremely thin to fit the door. Not only that, it would also be it would have to block the electrical currents. It would need to be an insulator. Okay, kids, do you know what an insulator means? I sure hell don't. I'm just kidding, I do know. Yes, an insulator, but at the crime scene. There might have been something that fits the description. But, I mean, sir, but, okay, whatever. I didn't get to see that. I think I finally got this figured out. Let's do it. Very well. Will the defense please present the relevant evidence? Oh, come on. Come on, people. It's this one. Take that! I found this near the locker in... excuse me. Near the locker, a thin rubber glove. But we can't be sure that was the victim's locker. It was tagged that says SL9 incident. The video seems to depict the victim opening the locker. But that isn't the case. The lit lamp, attests to this. On the day of the crime, even I could have opened that locker. Is that so, Officer Minkins? Is this not so, Officer Minkins? Whatever. Sir, I would have appeared so, sir. Exactly. Now we can change this case around. Order, order, order! So we are to believe then the victim whom this witness stabbed in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman. Objection! Do not be misled, Your Honor. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? The defense has merely demonstrated the possibility and nothing more. The victim in the video was indeed Bruce Goodman. What? What do you mean? No, he wasn't! The prosecution will offer one more testimony to prove this. God damn it. What? I mean, seriously, what? Seriously, what? Ugh, whatever. Officer Minkins, please testify about this. Sir, me, sir? I'm not sure what you're referring to, sir. Oh, you mean that, sir? Of course, sir. Is this a joke? Seriously, I'm getting really tired of this shit. Very well, begin your testimony. Mystery Man number 2. There's one other thing that proves the man was a detective. Detective Goodman, sir. To enter the evidence room, one must use their ID card. When an ID card is used, there's a record of it. At the time of the crime, the detective had used his card. Well, I smell some bullshit, but... An ID card record, I see. I have an ID card record right here, Your Honor. 7777777. The ID used at 5:14 is that of the victim. Whatever. Fuck it. We do it live! Just before the crime. Yes, without a doubt, this is the victim's ID. However, one thing does strike me as unusual. Several hundred cases should have been due for transferal. Why were there so few people using this room? The ceremony. Come on now. This particular evidence room is only used for storing certain special cases. Special cases? Extremely violent cases involving police staff. Wait a minute. So that means there was an officer killed? The SL9 also involved that? Just hearing that, makes my hair stand on ends. Me too, although it doesn't make much of a difference. There are only a few cases up for transferal there, and most were clear up by noon. Right, I see. Now let us move on to the cross-examination. Yep. I think there's something faulty. And that is the one and only thing we can push the most. And that is his final testament. And... Alright, let's do it. Let's go. Take that! Oh wait, objection, yeah. Wait one moment, Officer Minkins. I'm not good at waiting, sir. Please shut up. I have a victim's ID card.